small forward, Jaden McDaniels. At point guard, Mike Conley. At center, Rudy Gobert. At the other guard position, Anthony Edwards. At the other forward position, Karl Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Let's meet the starters for your New Orleans Pelicans. At the shooting guard, at 6'6", number 5, Herbert Jones. At center, 6'11", number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. At guard, 6'3", number 3, CJ McCollum. At forward, 6'8", number 14, Brandon Ingram. At forward, 6'7", number 1, Zion Williamson. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your New Orleans Pelicans.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, McDaniels is out there with Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for New Orleans, they've got Zion Williamson. CJ McCollum out there with Jones. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Bounce pass, Conley. Beyond the arc. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Banked in off the glass.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting relentless down low.
And the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Ingram. And here's Jones. Valanciunas inside. Gobert on him. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Jones.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Now here's Edwards. A shot by McDaniels, no good. McCollum with the ball. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
McDaniels finds Towns. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
If Karl Anthony Towns carves space and is in the painted area, it's going to go in the basket. He's that good.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. Now Valanciunas. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Williamson. 5 on the clock. That shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Jones kicks to McCollum. Shot, high post. Here's Valanciunas. That one misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns against McCollum. Towns, the pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Wing shot on the way. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
In the modern NBA, the 3-level score is so hard to deal with. Karl Anthony Towns in the mid-range, that's money.
Now here's Ingram. Back to Jones. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
So he gets them both. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Conley's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. It's Jones on the wing. Edwards defending. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Back to Jones. Over Edwards. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Conley against McCollum. Conley's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 3. Jones up top. Edwards defending. An even 3-on-3 break. Makes it off the glass.
Man, that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Gobert against Valanciunas. He can't hit that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy 3-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Outside, Jones. Ingram wide open. Pelicans keep it alive. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Jones. The shot from the low post is good. Jones has got 6 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Off target from outside. The Pelicans trail. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Over Conley. And the basket by McCollum.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Ingram. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Wily move by Ingram, able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the left wing. Now here's Edwards. He's covered by Daniels. Three-pointer. Edwards can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Daniels. The pass to Ingram. Here's the three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to McDaniels. Kicks it to Conley. Towns against Ingram. Pass to Reid from the arc. And the rebound goes to Murphy. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Daniels with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Daniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Shake Milton comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. He hits the second from the line. Pelicans leading by 3. Passes it to Daniels. Here's Alvarado. Goes up at the stripe, and that one's good. Daniels.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Edwards. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Ingram. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Reed. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram outside. To the inside. Murphy. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Driving in. Here's Milton. The long distance 3 is buried.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now the pass to Daniels. Ingram against Edwards. And Murphy kicks to Ingram. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
Now here's Edwards. Now here's Milton. The shot misses. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. Here's Zeller. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Anderson right side. Poked away. Inside. Here's Murphy. Finished off the break. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading.
It's that time again, everybody.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Jones. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Williamson out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jones. And it's Valanciunas, and at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Pelicans' 5. Now here's Towns. Here's Conley. That shot off. Good D by Williamson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
The Pelicans have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. One shot.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Anderson passes to Conley. And here's Towns, covered by Williamson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
The Timberwolves have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Guys, certainly I admire the basketball skill of Karl Anthony Towns, but I admire as much his willingness to play through adversity over the course of his career.
Now here's Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Left side, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And here's McCollum for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Here's Conley. Sweet little floater.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Here's McCollum. True on the 14-footer. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's Anderson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hilton the pass to Gobert.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Murphy's checked in, and it's Marshall in for Brandon Ingram. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Marshall will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Timberwolves trailed by 9. Here's Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Assist from
Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley against McCollum. Valanciunas in the high post. Here's Murphy, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Kyle Anderson.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Trey Murphy. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Murphy. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Anderson outside. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. Pass to Anderson. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Towns, no luck. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Marshall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Anderson. No points in the game yet for him. The offensive rebound, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, that rebound right there was about nothing more than the desire of Karl Anthony Towns.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
You know you want these shirts, baby. Let's go! Once again, fans, put your hands together. That was your Pelicans dance team.
McCollum outside. And Murphy kicks to Marshall. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. Towns trying to get open. Another shot. Anderson can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 9. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Count the basket. McCollum's got 6 points.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Conley, the pass to Anderson. Back to Conley. Towns wide open. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Cullen passes to Marshall. Gobert against Valanciunas. He kicks it to McCollum. 5 to shoot. Over Conley, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Milton, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. To the left side wing. Throws it up high, and then Murphy with the dunk.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Marshall. And a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Anderson. McCollum against Conley. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good.
Boy, you love to see Rudy Gobert expand that face-up game. Nice touch there in the mid-range.
Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. Conley's shot is off. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Passes it to Jones. Williamson trying to free himself up. Jones, no luck.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
To the middle, it's stolen by Valanciunas. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pelicans?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Minnesota, Shake Milton, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Milton. Pelicans leading by 13. Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Shoots it. Here's Valanciunas. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And here is Milton. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Towns. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assist goes to
16 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, Jones. The pass to Ingram. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, there's no aspect of the offensive end of the floor that's problematic for Towns. He's a 3-level scorer. His team understands he's in rhythm. It's looking easy for him right now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
For your Pelicans dance team.
And here are the Pelicans now. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. Six to shoot. The high post shot. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Alexander Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Edwards. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. At the line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Here's Alvarado. The three. That shot off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Ingram against Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. New Orleans leading by 8. Alvarado passes to Daniels. To the middle. Now here's Zeller. Guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 minutes.
Pass to Williamson. Over Edwards. And it's Williamson missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Ingram. That one, no good. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now Daniels. 6 points for him. Alvarado. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ingram up top. McDaniels defending. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Passes to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Alvarado passes to Ingram. The pass to Alvarado. Williamson against Anderson. And it's Williamson missing. Timberwolves trail by 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Edwards kicks to Reed. Edwards dishes to Anderson. Inside, here's McDaniels. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. The layup off target. And so it's New Orleans. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are leading by 12. Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wow, they've got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And Kenny, how about you? What'd you see from the Timberwolves?
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Pelicans fans, please give a big...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Conley. McDaniels is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Edwards in at the two guard. They grab their own miss, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
For New Orleans, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
The line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
That one is no good. Timberwolves trailed by 13. For 3, Edwards. Good on the triple.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got 6 points.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Ingram. Back to Jones. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for New Orleans, Herbert Jones. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Passes it to McDaniels. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Gets it down to single digits. Towns has got 23 points.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Outside, Jones. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Conley kicks to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. Williamson in the post. Towns on him, and that one's good. Williamson.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Conley kicks to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Here's Gobert. Towns trying to get open, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Out to Conley from outside the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. No good from Valanciunas.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
To the inside and finished off by McDaniels.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Ingram. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. For the tie. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
It's McCollum on the wing. Unloads. Nice shot from the wing. McCollum's got 10 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to McDaniels. There's the three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Everyone in the building and get on your feet and make some noise for your Pelicans team. Give it up, give it up.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Edwards against Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
McCollum up top, covered by Conley. Here's Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 5. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now, here's McDaniels. 15 points in the game. Conley against McCollum. That one falls.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Pass to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's Kyle Anderson in for Towns. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Edwards. Anderson trying to free himself up. Edwards can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Down low. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Outside Conley. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson left side. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Wow, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one drops.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Ingram. Williamson looking it over. 6 to shoot. And it's Ingram missing.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Jones dishes to McCollum. Williamson outside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And everything coming together for Zion offensively. He has been unreal tonight.
Minnesota calls timeout. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
So for the Pelicans, Murphy's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Herbert Jones. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Anderson, passes it to Edwards. Offensive rebound, Towns. And he can't jam it through. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Conley. 7 points in the game. And there's the pass to Anderson. Towns gets to Conley, over McCollum, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Conley's got 9 points.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Pass to Ingram. Over Anderson. And it's Ingram missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Michael Conley. And he sinks the second. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Marshall passes to Alvarado. Anderson against Murphy. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Marshall.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Zeller. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Zeller's got his second basket. Ball's knocked loose. A minute 42 left in the third. Alvarado passes to Murphy. Anderson outside. And there's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. Anderson's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Daniels with it. He's got 9. Marshall can't hit. Here's Edwards. Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Murphy dishes to Marshall. Pass to Alvarado. Lets the 3 fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here is Edwards. 14 points for him. Daniels inside, and he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Jones is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then there's Williamson. And it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Pelicans lead by 1. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now, here's McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Jones, no one around him. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
McCollum, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Now here's McDaniels. Williamson with it. Conley picks him up. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Outside Edwards. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Jones looking for an opening. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Dishes it to Gobert. The score now all even.
Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Here is Daniels. Williamson outside. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns is... And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Now, here's McDaniels. He's covered by Daniels. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by McCollum. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson to take the lead, and the shot goes in. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Williamson throws it down.
This is Williamson's game. He's a scorer, and he knows his team relies on him to do it.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kicks to Anderson. And at the top of the key, Towns. Over Williamson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Jones, the pass to McCollum. And the 3-ball is good. And now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside, Jones. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Here's Alexander Walker. Inside, and he converts the layup. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Passes it to Daniels. New Orleans moving the ball around. McCollum outside. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Minnesota calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Defensive foul. Rudy Gobert. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas. Shooting one.
And Valanciunas, no good on that one. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Conley finds Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Out to Edwards. It's stolen by Jones. McCollum with the ball. Conley picks him up. And the basket by McCollum.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
Now here's McDaniels. There's the pass to Edwards. Over Jones. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Edwards. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 13-4 run. Williamson kicks to Jones. Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hands.
They get a hand on it. Conley against McCollum. Here's the teardrop. And it's laid in by Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Outside, Jones. Williamson dishes to McCollum. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Towns against Williamson. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Gobert trying to get open, and he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 25 points in the game. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jones against Edwards. McCollum outside. Passes to Williamson. Here's Valanciunas, defended by Gobert. No good from Valanciunas.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Jones. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here's Towns. He kicks it to Conley. And the pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Williamson. And the rejection by Towns. He dishes it to Conley. Floats one. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. A three from McCollum makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Here's Edwards. The teardrop falls in. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Ingram outside. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Conley's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's McCollum. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, CJ McCollum. One shot.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 10. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside, Jones. There's the dish to Williamson. And a wide open look for McCollum. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That's a 2 from Towns. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 40 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Ingram at the elbow. It doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
McCollum outside. So New Orleans wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.